Alright, welcome back. Now before we get to the dyno, we're going to start with a quick summary of the power mods that are currently installed on this vehicle. Starting at the front of the car, we have our Z1 high flow air filter upgrade for Z1 cold air intakes. These will mount to the Stillen 3rd gen long tube cold air intakes. Next up, we have the Silver Bullet throttle body spacers by AFE. Took a gamble on these. Don't necessarily know if they add anything or not, but decided to keep them for the moment. The throttle bodies are then mounted to the Z1 ported upper intake plenum. Definitely a great mod, very easy to install, and definitely some noticeable gains once it's been placed on there. Directly underneath the upper intake plenum is the ported polished lower intake manifold by Z1. Also a fantastic mod. If you're going to do the previous one, might as well do this while you're at it. Getting to the exhaust, we have the ISR long tube headers, followed by the Z1 Modular Y-pipe with the resonated rear section. And from there we have the Z1 catback touring exhaust system. See the mid-pipe followed by the mufflers and the dual-walled chrome tips. Not necessarily a power mod, but definitely an honorable mention. We have the aluminum drive shaft made by Inland Empire Driveline, purchased by Concept Z Performance. Now we're going to get into some of the newer modifications since the baseline dyno was completed. I was lucky enough to get a hold of a gently used set of GTR R35 injectors. I then added a 340 liter per hour fuel pump by AEM. Lastly, I dropped in a ethanol sensor along with a K-Tuner ethanol analyzer. Now for this video, I did not run E85. I did want to get a baseline on 93 octane. Since I dropped in the larger injectors along with the ethanol sensor and analyzer, I needed to obtain an Ecutek kit and get the car tuned prior to starting the vehicle. For the remote tune, I went with Eugene Turkoff at Enthusiast Auto Care. He also helped me out with reprogramming a newer, later model version of the ECU, since I had a 2008 and wouldn't be able to run Ecutek without the newer and later version of the ECU. The process of working with Eugene for the remote tune was fantastic. I'll post the link to his website in the description. Now let's get to the dyno video. Here are the results of the latest dyno compared to the previous one. As you can see, there was great gains throughout the entire power band. All in all, we ended up gaining 14 rear-wheel horsepower along with 10 torque. All in all, the remote tune was successful. I would definitely encourage anyone to go through this process. Now, I know there's a lot of options out there when you're looking at remote tuning, but I would highly recommend everyone to go through Eugene Turkoff at EAC. Next step in the process is to get some E85 at the G, finalize the tune, and definitely look forward to posting another video here of the possible gains that we're going to get.
If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe.